Hello everyone. Before starting exercise 4.2, we'll understand what is roots of a quadratic equation. The values of x for which a quadratic equation is satisfied are called the roots of the quadratic equation. See once again, they're saying values of x for which the quadratic equation is satisfied. Those values are called as roots of a quadratic equation. Okay, let us take the example here. X square minus 4x minus 5 equal to 0. In this equation, if I substitute x equal to minus 1, just look here. I have taken LHS. I have substituted the value x equal to minus 1. I got 0 answer. And 0 which is equal to RHS also. Now both the sides are coming equal for this value. That means x is equal to minus 1 is the root of the given equation. Similarly, if I substitute x equal to 5, still I get the answer 0. That means LHS is also 0 and RHS is also 0. Both the sides are coming equal. Now here x equal to 5 is also a root of the quadratic equation. As it is a quadratic equation, it has two roots. If you substitute other than these two values in the equation, both the sides will not be equal, right? That means only for these two values, this quadratic equation is getting satisfied. That means both the sides are coming equal. Therefore, x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 5 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Correct? Now let us see exercise 4.2. Question number 1. Find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorization method. Now factorization method, it means that we'll split the middle term. Okay. Now in this one, what you are going to see? You will see this constant. This constant, it means that the product. And this one, coefficient of x, it means that the sum. Okay. So here I'll write down minus 10, which is the product of two numbers. And here minus 3 is the sum of two numbers. I will choose two numbers whose product is minus 10 and whose sum is minus 3. So here 5 2s are 10 and here minus 5 plus 2 if I do, I get the addition as minus 3. Right? So see, minus 5 into plus 2. The product is minus 10. And minus 5 plus 2, the sum is minus 3. This both the condition should be fulfilled. Okay. So now x square, here minus 5x plus 2x minus 10, which is equal to 0. What I did? This one, I splitted the middle term. So minus 5x and plus 2x, it became minus 3x. Right? Now from the first two terms, I will take x common. X minus 5 is left here. Plus, from these next two terms, I will take 2 common. X minus 5 is left here. Now here, x plus 2 in one bracket and x minus 5 in the another bracket. Why? This x minus 5 is present here. It is present here. You can take it common. Now x plus 2 is left. I have written it here. Okay. Now, this one x plus 2 which is equal to 0 or x minus 5 which is equal to 0. We'll just write down x which is equal to minus 2 and x which is equal to 5. So these two values are the roots of the quadratic equation. Let us see the next one. Here, in this case, you're supposed to be little careful. This one, we are having here coefficient of x square. Now you will take coefficient of x square and this minus 6 and the product of them, it comes as minus 12. So product of two numbers supposed to be minus 12 and sum. Sum means what? Coefficient of x, which is 1. Sum should come as 1. So we have to choose two numbers whose product is minus 12 and whose sum is 1. So here if I write down 4 3s are 12. But 4 and 3 I should get 1 as the addition. So I'll write down 4 minus 3. So 4 minus 3 comes as plus 1 and 4 into minus 3 comes as minus 12. So these two numbers are the perfect one. So here I'll write down 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6, which is equal to 0. Now from the first two terms, I will take 2x common. Now what is left here? X plus 2. Correct? Now here minus 3 you can take common. In the bracket x, as minus sign I have taken out, that means this sign will get changed. Okay, so here plus 2, which is equal to 0. Now x plus 2 in one bracket and 2x minus 3 in the another bracket. Each bracket I will compare with 0 now. X plus 2, which is equal to 0, and 2x minus 3, which is equal to 0, x, which is equal to minus 2, and 2x, which is equal to 3. So finally x is equal to 3 by 2. Correct? So these two values are the roots of the given equation. Let us move towards the another question. Now this question, once again you see coefficient of x square is root 2 and this is the constant number 5 root 2. So here if I write down root 2 into 5 root 2. So root 2 and root 2 becomes 2. Answer comes as 2 into 5 is 10. So product supposed to be what? Product supposed to be 10. So we have to choose two numbers whose product is 10 and sum supposed to be what? 7. Right? So here just I will remove all those things from here. See here. So product supposed to be 10 and sum supposed to be 7. So two numbers are what? 5 into 2 is 10 and 5 plus 2 is 7. So here I'll write down root 2 x square plus here 2x plus 5x, or vice versa, anything you can write down, 5x plus 2x, no problem. 5 root 2, which is equal to 0. Now once again in a little different manner I'll write down 2 means what? I can write down root 2 into root 2 and x as it is plus this 5x as it is I'll keep 5 root 2, which is equal to 0. Now see, from first these two terms, what I will take common? Root 2 x is common. So x is left plus this root 2 is out, this x is out, right? So we have taken common. So what is left? Root 2 is left plus from these two terms what I will take common? 5. So in the bracket x plus root 2, which is equal to 0. Now see here, root 2x plus 5 in one bracket and x plus root 2 in the another bracket. So here root 2x plus 5 equal to 0 or x plus root 2, which is equal to 0. So root 2x, which is equal to minus 5, and here x is equal to minus root 2. Here you see x, which is equal to 5 by root 2, and here x is equal to same answer. Now as the denominator is irrational, we can rationalize it. So for that I will multiply by root 2 and I will divide by root 2. See the answer now, 5 root 2 divided by 2, because root 2 and root 2 became 2. So this is one value of x and this one is the another value of x. So these are two roots of the given quadratic equation. Come to the next one. Now here, the constant term, look at this one. It is given in the form of fraction. So simply what we'll do? We will just do the LCM. So after doing LCM, the value will become 8x square minus, not 8, it's supposed to be 16. 16x square minus 8x plus 1 divided by 8 which is equal to 0. Now this 8 which is dividing here, I'll send this side, right? So 8 into 0 will become 0. So our equation will become 16x square minus 8x plus 1 which is equal to 0. Now see what's supposed to be the product? 16 coefficient of x square and this 1. 16 into 1 is 16 supposed to be the product, and sum supposed to be minus 8 coefficient of x which is minus 8. Don't forget the sign. Now two numbers we have to choose. So 4 into 4 is 16, but minus 4 and minus 4 becomes minus 8. See, minus 4 into minus 4 will become plus 16 right now, and addition is minus 8. So these two numbers are perfect. So here I'll write down 16x square minus 4x plus 1 which is equal to 0. See, from the first two terms we'll take 4x common. Now 4x is left minus 1. Now see, from these two terms nothing is there to take common. So what will take common? Minus 1, because negative sign is there and nothing is there, it means that 1 you are going to take. So as negative sign we have taken out, the signs will get changed. This negative become positive and this positive will become negative, which is equal to 0. If you are a little confused, just look at this bracket. The same bracket will come here. But you should not be confused. Okay. Now, here 4x minus 1 in one bracket and 4x minus 1 in the another bracket. See, this bracket is same. So only once we have written and the remaining things in the another bracket. So 4x minus 1 which is equal to 0, or 4x minus 1 which is equal to 0. So here 4x equal to 1. Here also 4x equal to 1. X is equal to 1 by 4. And this one is also x is equal to 1 by 4. Therefore, these two are the roots of the quadratic equation. Correct? Let's see the next one. Now, just see and think, what is the product? Product supposed to be 100 and sum supposed to be minus 20. Right? Very simple. Minus 10 and minus 10. So minus 10 and minus 10 became minus 20 and product of them became plus 100. So here we'll write down 100x square minus 10x plus 1 which is equal to 0. Now from the first two terms, what will take common? 10x. So here 10x minus 1. Now from the next two terms, nothing is there to take common. So minus 1 will take common. So 10x minus 1 which is equal to 0. Why I did minus? Because negative sign I have taken common. Right? Now here 10x minus 1 in one bracket and 10x minus 1 in the another bracket. See? So here 10x minus 1 which is equal to 0, and here also 10x minus 1 which is equal to 0. 10x equal to 1 and x is equal to 1 by 10 here. Same way here 10x which is equal to 1 and x which is equal to 1 by 10. So these are the roots of the given quadratic equation.